Hey y'all, I know when I was younger, I've always been particular about what I was called. Like, they called me Yo-Yo all my life. So when I got older, I would only go by Yolanda. Well, wanted to go by Yolanda because sometimes, family members, they're going to call you what they want to call you. But I would tell people that was my name, Yolanda, which it is. But it was in my generation, and it's in this generation too. I just want to ask the females, why do y'all always say I'm a bad bitch? Why would you label yourself as a bitch? I've never gotten that. Even in my teenage years, I've never gotten that. Every time I want to make a video, 5,000 cars want to come down. But you are a lady. You are a young lady. It does something to me. People can say that all they want if that's what they want to be called. But you can't get mad. And I know you can argue the issue. Argue the issue. I want you to. But you can't get mad if a dude call you that. I hate when someone like, I'm a bad bitch. Why would you call yourself a bitch? And I don't care if you talking to your girlfriends, it's like, oh bitch, please. I still never played them games. I don't walk around, and I've had very few girlfriends because I learned in life females aren't to be trusted. Females are not to be trusted at all. I don't care who it is. I've seen mothers cross their kids when it comes down to men, money, anything, property. So it's like I've never had that in my life to that point because I learned that at an early age. But I'm telling you, men calling yourself a bitch, that's not cute to me. It's not cute to a lot of people. And it really says something to me about someone's character. Calling yourself a bitch, to me, I don't understand why you would even, like I said, how you gonna get mad if a dude called you one, because you're not a bitch. You shouldn't classify yourself as one. And when you do get older, you're gonna see that sounds stupid. It sounds unintelligent. But if you're unintelligent, then you're unintelligent. But it's just a public service announcement. Being a bad bitch, and everybody wants to be a baddie now. You're not a baddie if you go on TV and fight and act a fool. Now, I've watched the show, of course. I could use a good laugh. But that's not, a baddie is not a bad bitch going out there fighting. Now, if you want to call yourself a bad bitch, which you're not a bitch, if you want to call yourself that, finish school. Get your highest degree. And make something of your life. Talk intelligently. That's something that I'm still learning. But I've yet to call myself a bitch. You're not a bitch. You're a woman or a young lady. What are you teaching your kids? Stuff that y'all put on the internet. I'm not going to say stuff y'all put on the internet because to each his own. I'm going to scratch that. Because I done put up some stuff, controversial stuff on the internet. But I've yet to call myself a bitch. The main point, all I'm saying is, you're not a bitch, you're a lady. And a baddie does not make you good. Your definition of a baddie is getting a good ass education and making something of yourself. And y'all think people make something of themselves because they go on TV and act a fool, and then they get a career opportunity to do certain things, or they get known. But at what cost?